Love sensation, sweet sensation. I can't find the words to explain. You're such a hot temptation.
Guys, oh my fucking god, I've been doing this for the past 30 minutes. No joke, 30 minutes. And I keep going to hit people with my D-bow and wondering why the dark bow won't go off. So, two of the questions that I get asked the most are, Stony, how do you get so many smites, and can you make an NHing guide? Now, the thing about that, guys, is it's really difficult to make a guide for something that has so many variables. So, I decided that the way I'm going to go about this is I'm going to take 1 or 2 clips out of every video for the next couple of vids, and I'm going to break them down, analyze what I did, when I did it, and why I did it, and explain it all. And you guys can let me know what you think of it in the comments. So, the first step of any fight is target selection. Who you decide to fight is obviously completely up to you, but for me, the way I do it is I never attack anybody that has below 25 prey, and I also never fight G-Maulers. We have now selected our target, looked up his stats, so we're not going to be surprised by whatever it is he's doing. We've determined that he has above 25 prayer, and he's actually 75 attacks, so this could be a pretty juicy smite. So, we wait in hopes for him to come out, and alas he does, and now it's time to start going to town. So for me the first step is always to catch a freeze, that way your opponent is trapped, even though they can teleport. For some reason a lot of people stay. Second step, put some damage in. Once you've gotten your opponent to about 3/4 health, because you can hit that, guys. You don't need to go for specs when people are at low hit points. The only way that you'll get a smite is if you do enough damage to get the smite, which means you need to actually go for the high hits. So, now that we see our opponent is at 77% of his 88 hit points, it's time to go for the spec. Now, order of operations should always be as follows. Switch your prayers first because your opponent cannot see those, and then switch the items which your opponent can see at the last second. This next tip is actually something that a lot of people don't know, and something that I didn't know for a very long time, but it's a mechanic with brews. So, long story short, whenever you brew, it reduces your stats, right? However, if you are potted before sipping the brew, whether it be a super combat or a ranging pot, you don't have to restore before you drink your potion again. So here, because of the slow attack speed of the ballista, I have time to drink 2 potions in between hits, one of them being a brew, the second one being a range pot, which enables me to hit the 48 that I would not have been able to hit if I had simply drank in a restore. In this situation, knowing that actually enabled me to smite this kid. So now we've got him on the ropes. I put some distance between us because I was planning on going for a stack, but he clears the distance. I once again do the brew range pot, which enables me to hit the 45 and smite an AGS. Feels fucking good. Holy shit, yo, we just got a fucking AGS, man! Dude, what the fuck? I can't believe he's actually gonna fight me. You just walk right in and take me away. Good fight. You got me burning up with your love. Love sensation. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Love sensation. Holy shit, Lamau! Dude, what did we just get? Good fight! Holy shit! No way! Good fight! Oh my god, dude, that was fucking hilarious. Come on, big barrage, that one going for it.
I make it go.
Gotta be dead. Oh my god, dude. Raffle, good fight! Into another huge barrage. Oh, Smite, good fight! Yo, for the ancient staff, that's what I'm talking about, ladies. Good fight!
I make it go.
Yo, he moved so my G-Ball got scuffed, but we still got it. Lamau, dude. Good fight! Holy shit, dude, that was so beautiful. This is sad as fuck. Well, maybe for you. Oh my god.